Where else? Mhm. Okay. Good afternoon, good morning. Hi. We've been right back. Good afternoon, good morning, good midday, good evening. It's Friday. It's the end of another work week for many people. It's the beginning of the weekend. In any case, it's the beginning of the weekend. And feeling good. Yes, thank you. And you too. Hello, Pinky Locks. Hello, cuz. How you doing? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for coming on. Yeah, it's Friday and it's the end. It's the beginning of the weekend, and weekends are the time we are allowed, the time we allow ourselves in the middle of all the hustle and bustle and stress of living and working and just getting through life. Weekends are where we get the chance to legally, properly take time off. And if you know anything at all about me, you know that I think that weekends are really important, because I think that time off is really important. Like many people, when I'm working on something, I can just go for days and nights. But then I take time to rest afterwards. And so on a normal basis, I take time to for the week on the weekends. And I think I said earlier in an earlier episode about sometimes on the weekends, not sometimes, every Sunday morning is my time. And so Sunday mornings, everybody in my life knows that, I'm not available on Sunday mornings. The beach, any beach, anywhere in the world has my name on it, or some mountain or something. It's alone time. And alone time is really important for health. It really is. We've been talking about health all week, and so I'm going to continue the conversation, because it's critical. Health is fundamental. The better your health are, the better your health is, the better is your quality of life. The better you feel, the more you enjoy life, the more energy you have, the more interest you have in things. Yes, and my basic philosophy is we're living. I have no idea what happens when we leave or where we came from. I know many of the theories and the beliefs, but nobody knows for certain. And I'm good with that. I can handle that. So what I know is that all I know about is what's here. And even that we don't even know about, because all kinds of things happen that we're not expecting, that we would not want, or things that we really would love. All kinds of things happen that we have no control over. So my thinking is, we have no control over this one, where we are clear that we are conscious. I think, therefore I am. Then the other, whatever other life there is, it's not, I'm not going to worry about it now. What I'm going to do in this one is make the best of it, be the best person I can, and enjoy it to the fullest, whatever that enjoyment is for me, for you. Enjoy it to the fullest. And in order to do that, in order to do that, it's important to be as healthy as you possibly can. You know how you feel when you're sick, when you're miserable, when you're injured. You are aware of how it impedes your ability to enjoy life. You can't go do the things you want to do, be with the people you want to be, have the things you want to have, even eat the things you want to eat. It's really important that we stay healthy for all of those reasons, to avoid all of those things as much as possible. And of course, we can never ever actually completely avoid them. We're all going to get sick at some point. We're all going to get injured at some point. We're all going to get laid low by life at some point. And what helps us, apart from our spiritual beliefs and so on, what helps us is the condition of our body, our physical health. And so what I want to say to you this weekend is just that. Take good care of your physical health. Take good care of your physical health. When your physical health is taken care of, almost everything else falls into place, or could fall into place. Yeah? Or more easily falls into place. You all know the saying, healthy mind and healthy body. When your body is working well, your mind works better. You feel better. Things happen in your body. Chemical, endocrine, hormonal changes occur in your body that help you feel better. Even if you're miserable, when you move around, it helps you feel better. I think I spoke the other day of when, after my dad died, one of the things that helped get me through was hot yoga. Blistering hot yoga. The effort, the focus, the concentration, the physical activity of hot yoga, the physical effects of hot yoga, not just the exercises, but the hot room, all of that helped me. Every time I came out of the hot yoga room, I regained a little piece of myself, a little piece of myself, a little piece of myself. I walked a lot, I still do. And when I walk and something's going on with me, my walking helps me clear it up. While I'm walking, I'm keeping my body healthy, and my body is keeping my mind healthy. When my mind is healthy, the spiritual things even are easier. You know, I personally have this belief that my spirituality is you work with what's here. We have the ability to work with what's here. We have the presence, the consciousness to work with what we are given. I'm not the type who says, please give me, please give me. My question is, what am I to do here? How am I to do it? Where do I find the resources? That is my spiritual pathway, if you will. Why am I here? What am I to do? How am I to do it? And then I go search and walking. Keeping my body healthy by walking, hiking for hours at a time, or just, an hour in the morning before I get off to the day's work. That helps me clear my mind, settles my spirit, clears up my spirit, strengthens me. When I walk on the beach on Sunday mornings, that's what I'm doing. I mean, when I was in Boston, I used to walk on the beach at Hull, even in the winter. I just walk and walk and walk, and then walk and walk and walk back. And you walk until you get tired, you think, and all the time your mind is working, your thoughts are going through your head you didn't even know you were having. And ideas pop. If not right then later in the day or something. So taking care of your body is critical, fundamental, basic. Do not avoid it. Do everything you possibly can. Make it a part of your life. Just a part of your life, just like you set aside time aside for eating, for brushing your teeth, for doing your hair. Set time aside for physical exercise. Walking, swimming. Walking is all you need to do. If you're not a very physical person, many people like to say, I'm not a very physical person. I don't like exercise. Go walk. Go walk. Explore your environment. See what's around you. Go walk. The other thing I want to talk about this afternoon is food. Because the other critical part of being healthy, and many people, many professionals will tell you that, in fact, the most important part of being healthy is how you eat, is what you eat, how you eat, how you nourish your body. And of course, I know that in many parts of the world, in the big cities, and more, even small islands, people are doing the convenience, the fast food thing. Yeah, and I made a face because it's okay to do the fast food thing once in a while. The problem is so many people do it all the time, every day almost. I'm in Phoenix or in New York or in London or wherever, and I see them line up for the Starbucks coffee and sandwich or pastry. I see them pull into McDonald's in the morning. And those are okay to eat, but then once in a while. They can't harm you really once in a while, but it's not what you need to make your body healthy and happy. Plus, the big important part of that for me, apart from the nutrition, the poor nutritional value of these foods, yes, is the enjoyment. Enjoying your food, enjoying the experience of eating is part of looking after your health. How you do things matters to your health, to the state of your health. It does. That's not a question. You do things with anger and misery and sadness and so on, it doesn't help your health. But when you participate in things with a perspective of joy, enjoyment, it actually does help your body to work better, your mind to work better. Ask the professionals, ask the psychologists, psychiatrists, doctors, sociologists, ask them all, and they will tell you this. Ask your religious advisor, ask your spiritual advisor, and they will tell you the attitude that you bring to the activities in which you participate makes a difference. It doesn't make a difference just to your mind, it makes a difference also to your state of health. So, for me, the experience of eating is important, and I have rituals about eating. I'm a breakfast person. I love big breakfasts. I love big breakfasts. So if I'm in Europe, in Italy or France, for example, I'll have the coffee and the brioche or something. But in my home, I prepare breakfast. Sometimes it's, I'm busy and it's a smoothie, but I have my fruits and my coconut milk or whatever, my protein powder, and I make my smoothie, and I taste it. I want to taste the flavors, and I look for them, I savor them, the texture, the feel of it on my tongue, whether it's cold or hot or just lukewarm. All of that adds to the experience of eating. The beach always does help, yes. The sea is a marvelous healer. Just sitting by it heals. Eating is, when I have lunch and dinner, for example, even breakfast, when I have meals with people who I enjoy, people whose conversation I enjoy, whose company I enjoy, that helps me feel, it reduces my stress, it increases my good feel hormones, and it helps my body. My body digests my food better, and that helps my health. When I eat, like I said earlier, I keep saying over and over, I want to taste food. So for example, with all due respect, I don't use things like seasonal and adobe seasoning and so on. I use fresh herbs and spices as much as possible. Always, 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 in preference to anything else. And I take the time to taste the sour or the sweet or the salt or the bitter or the creamy, to feel and taste those textures. Those are part of all those are part of the experience of eating. And always, when I see people just kind of chow down on I don't know, I don't want to mess with people's business, but certain kinds of pizza, for example, that I know are all salt and grease and flour, and you're missing the experience of a really good pizza. And like I said, I do know that as a matter of convenience, sometimes you just pick those things up and you go. But there are so many people who do it on a normal, almost everyday basis, and it shows up in their health and their quality of life. And when you're young, you can get through with all of that while you're young, but it's going to show up as you get older, and it shows up pretty quickly. It doesn't take very long. It shows up in obesity and high blood pressure and all kinds of other things that you could have avoided if you had taken the time. And like I said, I understand us being busy, but being busy and living miserably and dying young, what's the point? What's the point? So what I want to urge you to do is organize your life, organize your time so that you get to do all of those things. Life is not necessarily either or. You can do and. You can have a busy, full, exciting life and work hard and spend lots of hours at work even. There are people who enjoy doing that, and still take the time to enjoy the eating, the proper foods, the right foods, the healthy foods, the tasty foods, the delectable foods that help your body stay healthy, so that you can do the work that you want to. You can work as hard and as long and as well as you want, because that is also part of what we need to keep front and center. Your health, your state of health helps you work. If you're not healthy, your work is not going to be good. The healthier you are, the more likely you are to do good work. The easier it is to do good work. When you're unhealthy, you don't do good work. Your being unhealthy impacts how you are. I'm doing very well, thank you, my love. How are you? Yes? So take time, make being healthy an intention. Be intentional about being healthy. Be intentional about being healthy. Just like you are intentional about studying or about working or spending time with your friends or whatever it is, be intentional about being healthy. Go to the farmer's market, go to Sprouts, go to wherever and buy the fresh herbs. Don't do the onion out of the bottle. Don't do the dried onion if you don't, if you know, get fresh onions and feel and smell it when you're cooking. And while you're cooking, when you're preparing dinner, you have a glass of wine while you're chatting with your loved ones. All of that is part of being healthy. And those are the rituals about food that I'm talking about. So if you eat things that you enjoy, that are good for you, that make you feel good. Prepare them with love. Take the time to prepare them with love almost every day. You can do that. It's, if not every single meal, you can prepare your lunch or your dinner with love, with time. Take the time, an hour. You can't give yourself an hour a day to look after your health. Can't you? You got a problem with that? Then you have a problem. You can't afford half an hour a day to go walk around the block, walk up the hill and back. Then you have a problem. Your life has a problem. Look at all the people who are unhealthy and see what's missing in their lives. And look at the people who are healthy, who are consistently mostly healthy, or who are enjoying life at any rate, and see what the difference is. The difference is that they are intentional about this. They make the time, take the time to love on themselves and enjoy the experiences. And eating is fundamental. We have to eat to live. We have to eat to live. So make it fun and sexy and enjoyable. Take the time to chop up the onions. Yes, and then wipe the tears from your eyes while you do that. And take the time to listen to it sizzle in the oil and smell it come up, and the garlic. And take the time. Yes. I could go on forever and ever and ever, because this is all part of enjoying life and being healthy. So let me say again, be intentional about being healthy. Understand that being healthy requires that you eat well, and that the rituals around how you eat are also beautiful and enjoyable. Last night, I spent some time with a new Italian friend of mine, and we talked about how Italians are about food. I spent some time in Italy. I spent several years, I lived in Italy for several years actually. And I remember one time I had a conversation with someone about somebody else. And he said to me, no, we're not friends. I know him, but we're not friends. We've never eaten together. We are not friends. We have never eaten together. That's how important company and companionship and relationships and eating, that's how closely they connect. If you're anywhere in the Mediterranean, if you're in Africa, in many parts of Africa, people eat in community. They eat with people that they love, and there are rituals. They take the time to prepare the food. And living in a big city and having a high, an intense, high intensity job is not a reason for not enjoying. It's an excuse. Because think about it. If you look at the people, think about the company you work for. The people at the top of the ladder, they make the time for their health, to enjoy food and time off with their loved ones, and really good food in really good situations, really good environments. They do. So having a fast-paced, intense, busy, full job is not a reason for you not to eat well. If you're using that, you're using it to make an excuse. And not eating well, not enjoying the beautiful, wonderful things of life is going to impact your ability to do your work well, in any case. So the choice is yours. Do you really want to be able to do your work well and enjoy your work and enjoy your life? Then think about the basic things of life. Think about how important it is to really, really get into those and enjoy them. Think about that. I'll leave you with that. I'll leave that with you for the weekend. I'll leave that with you for the weekend. Life is meant to be enjoyed. There's no reason not to enjoy life. And furthermore, there's every reason to find joy, to create joy, enjoyment, pleasure in our activities. And it's even more helpful in the one we do every single day. So tomorrow I'm going to talk about more about exercise. Today I wanted to speak about food, and because they're so closely connected. But tomorrow I actually talk about some of the things that you can do, a little bit more about walking and the time that you take off for yourself. The truck going by, taking time off for yourself. So other aspects of health that you can just sort of fit into your day. Find time for it, not every single day, every other day. Yeah. You don't have to get fanatical about it, but kind of sort of, yes. All right. So in the meantime, like yesterday we talked with Jazz Fenton, who is a survivor of serious illness, including cancer, and she has built a life around life and work. She's changed her work from being a chef of, you know, foods that we all love, but we know it's so rich you can't partake every single day. And now she survived these illnesses, and her work is health coaching and finding joy and pleasure in life despite all of those challenges that she has endured. So check out the website, shirleyosborne.com. Check it out, or check my Facebook page, my social media. It's all over there, as this video is going to be. And like it, share it, enjoy it, pass it on to some friends of yours, and let's talk tomorrow. Tomorrow, over the weekend, also, I want to talk to you some more about the Women's Leadership Circle. We're building the Women's Leadership Circle, and I'm looking for 1,000 women who want to be members of the Women's Leadership Circle, and let's do some powerful, wonderful work in the world for women. Just today, I was reading an article that came to me from one of the newspaper magazines that I subscribe to, and it was talking about women. It is only women, it said, it is only women who can change how the world sees women. It is only women working together who can change how women and the rest of the world see and treat women. And that's the basic, that's the fundamentals of the Women's Leadership Circle for me. Changing the way the world and women feel and think about and treat women, because I want to be treated well. I treat people well, and because I'm a woman, I don't expect to be treated badly, but hey, that's how life is. So anyway, enjoy your weekend. Have yourself a wonderful time. We'll talk again tomorrow. Check out the website. Join the Women's Leadership Circle. Check out Jazz. She's doing a health and wellness reset to reset your body for the winter. Those of you who live in the temperate climates. And we will see you tomorrow. Take good care. Intentionally. Be intentional about taking good care of yourself. Ciao.